Good morning, everyone. I'm Coach B, the CEO, co creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. I work with ready to grow leaders to create clarity, counterbalance, and freedom so that they can own what's next and make value led choices. Let's talk about today's topic, why balance is a myth. Why balance is a myth and counterbalance creates real change. Again, title, today's video, why balance is a myth and counterbalance creates real change. So let's talk about this. Let me free you up from the myth of balance. Leaders don't need balance, they need counterbalance. Balance suggests everything should be equal. There is no way, no how that everything can be equal. There's no way, no how, 24 hours a day, everything can be 50-50. I'm going to give 50% here, I'm going to give 50% there. I'm going to give 20% here, 20% there, 20% here, 20% there, 20% there. No such thing. It is unrealistic to think there is a work-life balance. This is especially true for leaders who are leaders in their household, leaders at work, leaders in their community. What counterbalance does, it shifts energy when needed. So there are times I need to have more focus and more energy in one area in my life than another. So what do? I make the adjustment and I prioritize intentionally. This is key. I want to prioritize intentionally, not by default. Things are thrown at me. I feel helpless. I feel powerless. I feel like I don't have a choice. I just got to show up. I'm trapped. Not from that place, but from a place that says, what can I create in this moment? What can I create in this moment? What do I need to prioritize? What do I need to shift? Not from a place that, whoo, I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done, I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done. That fragile, frenzied mindset and energy. I'm not talking about coming from there, where everything seems like a priority. Everything seems like a priority. Everything feels urgent. Not coming from there. Not coming from there whatsoever. What we're talking about is being calm and reflective and sitting back and saying, what is it that I need to prioritize now? What is it I need to prioritize in the moment? And when I make that shift, understand that something else is being impacted. I like to say when you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So if the priority is I got to stay late at work tonight to finish a project, then the likelihood is I'm saying no to spending time at home with my family. So I'm saying no to that. But if my family is a priority and my work is a priority, how do I create the counterbalance? This is where communication is going to be really key. I may have to say, how long can I stay after the job and still honor my family time. Or speak with my family and say, can we negotiate? I might need to put this off today, but I want to give that time back to you tomorrow. Allow me this time today to finish this project, and then tomorrow I'll have more time. So, communications is going to be key. Restoring harmony, not symmetry. Again, everything is not 50-50, 20-20, and 20 across the board. Every day is different. So if you're trying to find this work-life balance and you want it to be 50-50, I'm here to tell you that you are defeating yourself. You're defeating yourself. Again, counterbalance. We want to shift our energy when needed. We want to adjust priorities intentionally. And that might mean bringing other people into the conversation so that they can know what the impact will be, opposed to you're my wife, you're my husband, you're my kids. You should understand I'm making money, I'm trying to pay the bill. Yeah, I understand that. And I do understand that I need your presence at home. How can we make this a win for the both of us? And then lastly, being flexible, not rigid. Again, this is key. The communication has to be present, whether it's with your employee, your employer, your colleagues, and if you are leading, it might be with your employee, whether it is a friend, a neighbor, someone in the community. We can't be all places all the time. We cannot. It's impossible. Let me just put it out there. It's a myth. We can't be all places all the time. Something got to give. But what's given, whatever it is that you give up, let it be intentionally, not reactively, because you're operating from default. Well, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, and I got to do that. Not from that place, but from a place where you stop, you're calm, you're reflective, and you're intentionally saying, what do I want to create in this very moment? Who do I need to communicate with? What changes might I need to make in order to make this possible? Why is that so important to do? What we want to do is increase our energy. We don't want to deplete it. Then we won't have energy to do anything else. We want to honor our values, and we want to honor our relationships. If this has been beneficial to you, subscribe and follow for more on creating, for more on creating clarity, counterbalance, and freedom in your life. I'll be here next Wednesday. I bring clarity, counterbalance, and freedom, and the leadership shift you need to create your future intentionally. I see someone's out there giving me some love and some hugs. I really appreciate it. Like this video, share it, leave a comment. I am Coach B, the CEO, co creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. This is how you create what's next. See you next Wednesday. Let me say that again. This is how you own what's next and create what's next in your life. See you next Wednesday.